Hello, welcome. So we're on BitTorrent token now. So it's not one of my popular videos. Not many people watch this, but there are a few. So it's for you guys that keep coming back, and obviously I'm involved in this coin, so I might as well make these videos for you too. Like I said before, we are bullish on this coin. It is a bullish move, definitely is a bullish move, but this is quite a consolidation. It's more than I expected. When we started making this video, I bought back here. Okay, so this is my entry point, no, it was around here. It was just over 12, 0012. So that was my entry point. So the reason I did that is because I found we saw the confirmed higher low. And for me, a coin like this, it is bullish in general. I mean, look at this. I mean, it was great. So I was expecting us to pick up that kind of move. And to be honest with you, we might still do that, because look at some of these consolidations are large here. So that we shouldn't really be too afraid of this. What I was expecting, however, was that once we broke above the 200 EMA, we would find it as a support. I wanted it to become a support, and it couldn't do that here. The market had a bad day, and so did BitTorrent token. Anyway, we bounced from there, confirming this was definitely a bull trend anyway, because we had yet another higher low. And we made our way up above the first. This yellow line here is what I would consider a significant resistance. This one even more so. The 0014 is probably the more resilient of resistances to break. So we bounced, we got above the 200 EMA, and that just launched us, and we stayed above the other moving averages. And everything was looking great, and just as it's supposed to do, the resistance knocked us back down again. We broke above it because there was a lot of volume being poured in, but we couldn't take it, and we came back down. This almost became support though, almost became a support, but it just didn't. And we're basically relying more on the moving averages as supports than we are actual levels of support. So I could actually take this out now, but I'm just going to leave it in just in case, because I like to have a little marker there. Anyway, when we came back down, we did find it as a support, perhaps, but because we'd broken these moving averages, things weren't looking great, and each time we hit what should have been a support, we came a little further down, telltale sign that we're going to break down, and we broke down, and now we're on our last resort, which is the 200 EMA, which is always the strongest support anyway. We were trading way above it, so it was always going to become a decent support, but things, to be honest with you, are looking a bit dodgy. And we were rejected from it straight away. We bounced nicely. We didn't bounce so gracefully that time. This time, I mean, technically these are lower lows if you count the wicks, but because we're testing it so frequently and we're failing to make higher highs, it may break, and we may come back down to this area here, the 126, the 00126. However, this coin at the moment, you know, if without being cynical, we are still above the 200 EMA, and even though we're below all these resistances here, we could still make a bounce. We're etching up slowly into the middle of the Bollinger Band here, and anything's possible. These are pretty steep here. These are pretty steep declines. It's going to converge soon. Whether this become a golden, a death cross, you know, just on the hourly a death cross. So it signify that we might fall a bit lower. I mean, the rate that it's going now, if we don't have a bounce immediately, then there will be a small death cross, and there will probably be a bit further to fall. But let's not worry too much. You know, it's a good coin. We got a good future with this coin. So this is just a short term analysis as it's playing out. Anyway, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.